नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। I am JBN Dr. Anamika Aherwal, Associate Professor in the Department of Science and Technology at Devoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today, I am going to take the lecture on the subject named Data Warehousing and Data Mining. The topic of today's session is Dimensionality Reduction. Now, in this lecture, I have covered the definition of dimensionality reduction methods. I have covered two methods, wavelet transform and principal component analysis, that is PCA. Now come to what is dimensionality reduction. In dimensionality reduction, data is encoded or transformations are applied so as to obtain a reduced or compressed representation in the original one. Like if we are talking about the RAR file, WinZip file, so what we have done? We just compress the data and send it to. Okay, same for the images. If we apply some form and there we have to upload our photo, so what we did, we compress the file size, or as per the format, as per the requirement, we just convert it into that size, or you can say compress it into, so that we can reduce the pixels. Okay, so that means what we did is we deduct we reduce those pixels, so that we can upload as per the requirement of our photo. Okay, so if the original data can be reconstructed from the compressed data without any loss of information, the data reduction is called lossless reduction, right? uh, if you have a long file, and sometimes you convert your PDF to Word or Word to PDF, so if in that file there are number of images, then of course you can see many times that the message occurs that it may not fully compress or convert into that file, it may lose some data. Okay, so that is actually lossy data. If there is no loss of data, that comes in the category of lossless reduction. But if we get only an approximation of the original data, then the data reduction is called lossy. Okay, so these are the methods of dimensionality reduction: wavelet transform and principal component analysis. First comes to the wavelet transform. It is a lossy compression technique. Okay, so this is also called as the DWT, that is discrete wavelet transform. It is a linear signal processing technique that when applied to a data vector x, transform it to a numerically different vector x dash of wavelet coefficient. Okay, this is a mathematical term. You have already learned about vectors, what is x and x dash. Okay, so the wavelet transform data can be truncated. Thus, a compressed approximation of the data can be retained by storing only a small fraction of the strongest of the wavelet coefficients. So an approximation of the original data can be constructed by applying the inverse of DWT used. DWT means discrete wavelet transform. Now the second method is principal component analysis, or PCA. Okay, it is also known as Karhunen law. So if you're in exam, if in the paper there is a question of Karhunen law, that you have to write principal component analysis. Okay, So the other name is KL method. Yeah. So this searches for k n dimensional orthogonal vectors. This can be the best used to represent the data where k is less than equals to n. So therefore the original data are projected onto a much smaller space, which results dimensionality reduction. So the PCA, that is principal component analysis, combines the attributes by creating an alternative smaller set of variables, right? So these are the features of principal component analysis. First is it is computationally inexpensive. It can be applied to ordered and unordered attributes. This can handle sparse data as well as skewed data. Multidimensional data of more than 2 dimensions can be handled. In comparison with wavelet transform, PCA tends to be better at handling sparse data. Now the third is numerosity reduction. In this there are basically two parameters, parametric and non-parametric. For parametric methods, a model is used to estimate the data, so that they typically only the data parameters need to be stored instead of the actual data. Okay, so means data parameters are stored, not the actual data, right? So log needed models which estimate discrete multidimensional probabilities distribution are the examples, whereas non-parameter methods are storing reduced representations of the data, include histograms, clustering and sampling. So this is the question for the practice. How is principal component analysis used in regression? Thank you. This session powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.